Hi guys, happy Friday. The fact that it's Friday is exciting for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it's nearly the weekend, which means we've almost got through another week of home learning together. And secondly, and of course most importantly, Fridays are the days where we find out who's top of our Year 2 TT Rockstars leaderboard. So let's have a look. Here's the overall leaderboard then. So well done again to Declan, who is still top. Well done to Felicity, Ruben and Ava, who are still in the top 5. And well done to Fraser, who's got himself into the top 5 this week. Great job. And this is the leaderboard from the last 7 days. So these are the people that have earned the most coins in the past week. Well done Fraser, Declan, Gabby, Dexter and Ollie. Anyone who's been on either leaderboard will receive a dojo, so well done. Our learning objective today is to solve problems involving multiplication using arrays. Now, we'll talk lots about what arrays are in just a moment. In yesterday's lesson, we practiced drawing equal groups, so we're going to do that again for our starter task. So I'd like you to try drawing 6 lots of 5, 9 lots of 2, and 4 lots of 10. You can then find out the total for each one, and then write the multiplication sentence to go with it as well. Pause the video now and have a go at this, and we'll go through the answers together in a second. So 6 lots of 5. Remember, that's the same as 6 equal groups with 5 in each group. So I drew them out and then I counted them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 6 times 5 equals 30. Now I've drawn 9 lots of 2 and I've counted them. So as they're in groups of 2, I need to count in my 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So 9 times 2 is 18. Here's 4 groups of 10 then, so I need to count in my 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. There are 40 altogether. 4 times 10 is 40. Remember, our big picture then is so we can count quicker when we're multiplying than when we're adding. Our key vocabulary then, so we've already looked at the meaning of equal, groups, altogether, recognise and multiplied earlier this week. There's a new word there at the top for us, arrays, which we will discuss in just a moment, and lots of, that's just a way of saying groups of. Okay, on your screen, you'll see a pattern of dots. This is called an array. Can you say that after me? Array. We use these because they show us 2 different multiplication sentences. It's just another way of showing multiplication. So you'll see that we've got 2 empty number sentences there, which we need to fill in. How do we do this? Well, in the thought bubble, it says, how many lots of 2 are there? You'll see if you count downwards in the array, there are only 2 dots. But if you count across, there's more. So let's see how many we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means that there are 6 lots of 2. So our first multiplication sentence is going to be 6 times 2 equals, and then we can count in our 2's 6 times to figure out the answer. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 6 times 2 is 12. Let's fill that in now. Now, I mentioned at the end of my last video that one really cool thing about multiplication is that it's commutative. That means that it doesn't matter which way round the first 2 numbers go, the answer will still be the same. So if 6 times 2 equals 12, then 2 times 6 equals 12. And this array also shows that. So we can fill in the second number sentence now. Now let's look at this one. What does this array show? So we've got a hint in the thought bubble that says, how many lots of 5 are there? Well, I can see that going down, we have 5 dots. So now I need to count how many we've got across. 1, 2, 3. That means there are 3 lots of 5. So our number sentence is going to be 3 times 5 equals, and then we need to count how many we've got altogether. So counting on our 5s, 5, 10, 15. 3 times 5 equals 15. But you could also look at it the other way and see them as groups of 3. And if I count downwards how many groups I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 5 times 3 is my second number sentence. We already know the answer is 15. Okay, let's try this one. Let's count how many we've got going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's count across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4 down, 10 across. That means the two numbers that we need to put in both of our multiplication sentences, but just in a different order, are 4 and 10. Now, it's quite hard to count in our 4s, so I'm going to count them in groups of 10. So 4 lots of 10 first. 10, 20, 30, 40. So 4 times 10 equals 40. That must mean that 10 times 4 also equals 40. Pause the video now and try working out what this array is showing. Try doing your 2 multiplication sentences. We'll go through it together in just a moment. Okay, let's take a look. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going down and 1, 2, 3, 4 going across. That means we've got 4 groups of 5. So 4 times 5, and then I counted in my 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20. So the answer is 20. Now, if 4 times 5 equals 20, then 5 times 4 is also 20. Now it's time for some chili challenges for you to have a go at home. For chili 1, I'd like you to have a go at creating some arrays yourself. So you might like to use coloured stickers if you've got any, or if not, you can just draw the dots and colour them in. So here I've created an array and I've done 2 going down and 3 across to show that 3 times 2 is 6 and also 2 times 3 is 6. You can create any array you like, but remember it's easier to count in 2s, 5s or 10s, so try and include those numbers either going down or going across. Here's the first part of chili 2, so like we've practiced, fill in the 2 multiplication sentences for each array. And here's the second part of chili 2. Chili 3 is an investigation, so Tom says, with 12 cubes, how many different arrays can you create? Don't forget to write the multiplication sentence to go with it. You don't have to use cubes, you can use anything you like, or you might just like to draw the arrays on a piece of paper. Now let's just check one together. So this is the first question on chili 2. This is what I've got. Do you agree? Can you green for great or pink for think my answers? Okay, well done. They're both correct. So counting downwards, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going across, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I've got 6 groups of 5. So my multiplication sentence was 6 times 5, and then I just had to count in my 5s 6 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 6 times 5 equals 30. That means that 5 times 6 equals 30. Here's one array you could have made for chili 3. So here you can see that 2 times 6 is 12 and 6 times 2 is 12. You might also have this one which shows that 4 times 3 is 12 and 3 times 4 is also 12. Well done for all your work this week. Remember, you can always email us on our Year 2 email address, which will appear here, to show us your work or just to say hi. I hope you all have a great weekend, and Miss Hammond will be doing the maths video on Monday. So see you then. Bye.